Real Madrid star Kylian Mbappé is demanding 240 million euros from PSG. Crazy amount, right? Now, in the other vein, PSG are demanding 180 million euros from Kylian Mbappé for lying by promising he wouldn't leave without contract renewal. So these two parties, Kylian Mbappé and PSG, are on the loggerhead. In fact, their case are being in a court. So Kylian Mbappé is demanding for 240 million euros for the non-promising and all of that happened during his time at PSG. PSG also demanding 180 million euros for lying to them that he's going to renew his contract, only for him to run out his contract and leave on a free transfer to Real Madrid. So you see that these two people now, or these two parties, are having loggerheads. Now, in this vein, I think there should be some kind of a landing, a soft landing for both parties, because Kylian Mbappé is demanding for 240, PSG are demanding for 180. By the time you minus 180 from 240, I think you'll be left with 60. So in this vein, I think PSG should just balance Kylian Mbappé 60 million euros so that everybody will be at peace. Is that not just a simple thing to do, right? But in all senses, I think what should be done here is Kylian Mbappé should just let go of this money. You should just forget about this one, because there is no point beating a dead animal. Because be that it may, he was at fault, because you don't expect a club who bought you for a very huge amount of money from Monaco. You've been playing for the club for over 7 to 8 years, only for you to leave in your prime. You left the club in your prime. Now the club did not actually gain anything from you. It's not as if you want them in the Champions League. It's not as if you want them anything in Europe. The only thing we're able to win is just the domestic trophy by the Ligue 1 and the French Ligue 1 or whatever club cup in that league, right? So I don't think you actually did anything extraordinary in the club. So living in the vein or the manner you left was out of proportion for me. PSG did not actually get anything from your signing or from you leaving the club. So I think for me, for the virtue of you leaving the club the way you did, I think you should let go of that money. You're bigger than that money anyway, but I know the club is bigger than you. But be that it may, you just have to use that as a compensation. Just let it go, because you actually left when you could have even negotiated a deal for them to sell you for a bigger money. Imagine leaving a club for around 25 years of age, at your peak, at your prime, leaving the club that's a club that nurtured you to what you are today. You left them at the peak when they could have gained more from your selling, but you left them. But this is the result, right? So even if you try to drag this thing, both of you, at the end of the day, even if you want to be at a fair place, I think they should be do the balancing. But in my own opinion, in my own advice, leave the money for PSG. Let it be that, yeah, this is what you actually did for them, and let it go. That is my advice to Kylian Mbappé.